Hi team, Malcolm here. I hope you are doing so awesome. Just out on my daily walk again, figured I would check in and say hi, see how you're doing. Think about this for a moment. Truths are always simple. The definitions are never lengthy nor complex. Typically 12 words or less maybe? Concise yet complete, perfectly self-contained. Your 8-year-old could understand them, and there's not a single word that you or I could add to increase their definition. Yet they hold an authority that all the education in the world can't match. Anytime you see somebody writing a lengthy thesis or offering a lengthy sermon on a truth, you can be pretty much sure that they don't get it themselves. Anytime we over-explain it, intellectualize it, marinate it in academia, whatever it might be, all we do is open it up to potential ambiguity, taint, or maybe we add variables, which of course do not exist in an absolute, and therefore it becomes critical to protect and preserve the simple nature of a truth. Jesus, in his time on earth, he knows more, he's got better understanding than all the senior pastors on earth, all of the lecturers on earth, yet he knew to keep it simple. Firstly, so that everybody could understand it, and secondly, because there's nothing else to add. So many of Jesus' statements, and you see exactly the same thing with Proverbs. One statement, and then Jesus has moved on, or Solomon has moved on, or whoever it is that we might be talking about. He's made that point already, we're on to the next one already, yeah? Makes sense? Here's one. The wages of sin is death. 6 words. There's nothing we can add to it. It's complete. People say things like, well, hang on a minute, is that Old Testament or is it New Testament? Why do you ask? You're trying to get away with a sin? It's every testament. It's infinite because it's a truth. People say, Malcolm, but you need to understand the certain kind of death. No, the wages of sin is death. For every act of sin, there must be a funeral. In fact, I've over-explained it even by saying that. The wages of sin, the remuneration for sin, what you get paid for your sin. There's got to be a death. And there's nothing that we can do to explain our way out of it. There's no testament that makes it irrelevant. It's perfect through all time. The infinite doesn't care whether we believe in it or not. What our understanding is, it just puts it out there and says, this is how it is, guys. Deal with it. And so our job is not necessarily to pull apart each truth and try to work out exactly what it means. It's very self-explanatory. Our job is to simply accept it, believe it, and run with it. The biggest problem Jesus had in his lifetime was intellectuals who couldn't get their head around basic truth. Somebody approached him and says, what is the greatest law? What's the most important of all of them? And he said, love God and love others as you love yourself. That second one we call self-esteem today. How do you put that in a legal document? You can't. It threw them. It's so simple. But Jesus knew that if we got those 2 right, we'll get all the other ones right. He says that. So let's keep our truths simple. Let's not pretend to be intellectual. Let's just accept them. God doesn't explain things. He just asks us to do them. He didn't say to Adam and Eve, don't eat from the fruit of that tree over there, whatever kind of fruit it was. It doesn't actually say. We've all kind of decided it's an apple, but it doesn't say that. He doesn't give an explanation. It was actually Satan that gave an explanation. He was the intellectual one. And of course it put them into a position of sin, didn't it? So let's just listen to what God says and go, okay, then that's how it is. I'm good with that. I'm going to work with that. Thank you, God, for explaining it that simply. Take care, guys.